Hey guys, Matt here. Today we are going to change the spark plugs on my 1982 CB900 Custom. Changing your spark plugs is one of the simplest maintenance items you can do for your bike to keep it running in great shape. Most configurations are typically the same with the 4 cylinders, they're all on top. For the ease of viewing this video, I'm going to go ahead and remove the seat and the gas tank. This can be done without doing that on this particular bike, but I want you guys to really see what I'm doing in here. So before we start, first thing you want to do is make sure you have all the proper tools. So you're going to want to get your manual or get online, get your proper spark plugs. You don't need to upgrade. Sometimes people will try to sell you iridium tip or whatever they say is better, but these are run by temperature, firing temperature, the cylinders. So you want to get what the manufacturer recommends. In my case, I have an old bike. They're copper tip plugs. They're $2 a piece. It's a great deal for me. Some of the other tools you're going to need is obviously your ratchet wrench. You're going to need your spark plug wrench sized specifically to the spark plug. Some are going to be 13/16. Mine are, I believe these are 5/8. Yeah, I have the 5/8 plugs. Highly recommended that you get an inch-pound torque wrench. I believe you can rent these at AutoZone, O'Reilly's, a lot of auto shops. I have this one I bought from Harbor Freight. It was, I think, $40. And if you need any extensions or wobbles for your bike, you're going to want those. Also critically important is a lubricant for the boots that go on the back, and for getting your wrench on and off. There's a rubber seal inside the socket there, and those are sometimes they stick, so a little lube on that. And critical is going to be anti-seize for the threads when they're going in. So now that we've got all our tools, let's get this opened up and get to the spark plugs. So hopefully you guys, this is showing up okay. It's looking pretty good on my preview. I had to get kind of creative with the lighting situation here. But something I forgot to mention in the introduction was spark plug gap. Critical to make sure that your spark plugs are correctly gapped. Usually when you buy them, they come pre-gapped, but it's something you still want to check. So a simple spark plug gapping tool, like this one, is going to be something that you need. And these came pre-gapped, but I'm going to check them anyway, and you know these are going to work out perfect. So just something to keep in mind. You want to make sure, and that information's in the manual as well. So first thing we're going to do is start by removing this boot. If you haven't done this in a while, or if it's the first time, these might be a little difficult. I do this every 2,000 miles, so they're going to come right off. And then we're going to get our first spark plug. Go ahead and put your wrench on it, and we're going to pull this puppy out. Alright, so that's one out. Now if these were properly torqued and not damaged, they should come out relatively easily. So now I've got my new spark plug, and we're going to reinstall it the same way. The only difference here, I'm going to throw a little bit of anti-seize. And on this, you want to make sure that you keep it off the element here. We're just going to throw enough up on a couple threads that'll spread around as you put it in there. Alright, so a couple threads hand tight, as well as you can get it hand tight. And then we're going to go for our torque wrench. So let's get this. Alright, so that's hand snugged. So we're going to grab our torque wrench, and now the torque on these is between 9 and 14 foot-pounds. So I'm going to do it at 11. This is an inch-pound torque wrench, so you just multiply by 12. Pretty simple. Okay, so I've got it set at 132 inch-pounds. And this is where I want to throw just a touch of this dielectric grease. I mean, very, very little amount here. I'm going to put it just on the ceramic. Right. That's going to help me pull this off without having to yank on it. There it is, the little. So when the handle gives you a little pop, you're torqued. That's it. And that comes right off. So that's pretty much it. And when you're done, you can put a little more dielectric grease if there isn't any left on it, and put all your boots back on. And that, I mean, that's it. That's really, it's that simple. So you're going to do that with the rest. I'm not going to waste your time showing you the whole thing. But yeah, there you go. Pretty simple maintenance there. Alright guys, so that's it for today. Remember to like, share my videos with your friends, subscribe to my channel, and if you leave me a comment, I do my best to respond as quickly as I can. So thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.